Hello there everybody and welcome back to another Pokemon strategy video. Today I'm going to be talking about Hydreigon. And actually, since I'm talking about Hydreigon and they're loosely related, let's also get my Iron Jugulis in here. Since it's basically future Hydreigon. Alright. So this is the Hydreigon and Iron Jugulis episode. Hydreigon, again, one of my longtime favorites ever since Generation 5 came out. The only disappointment in Generation 5 was how late in the game you had to be to get a Hydreigon. But ever since then, it's been one of my competitive staples. And there's quite a few different things I've done with this Pokemon. So let's get into it. Alright, this is my original Hydreigon. It's got the Water Terra type. And the reason for that is because I run Surf on it. So I figured water resist ice with exception to freeze dry. And of course makes fairy neutral, dragon neutral. This is a Choice Scarf Hydreigon. I don't know why the Choice Scarf is not on it right now. It should be. Do I have it on something else? I bet I have it on something else, and that's why. I did not mean the favorite. I meant to search for favorites. Alright, well. Let's go fix that. Take it off you for now. Alright. Back where you belong. Alright, Choice Scarf on Hydreigon. And the idea here is just to outspeed everything. So we are a timid nature. 252 special attack, 252 speed. Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, and Surf. And we have the Levitate ability, of course, as all Hydreigon do. This Pokemon has been amazing for me. It was amazing day one. It was amazing when it helped me in the Battle Tree. Do we have a Battle Tree ribbon on this? We do have a Battle Tree ribbon on this. As you can see, it's done a lot of stuff for me over the years. Great Pokemon, still great to this day. This is the better of my Hydreigon. Now, this one with the Rocky Helmet. I have the Rocky Helmet right now on it for being on a regular team. This was a Trick Room Hydreigon that would have the Iron Ball on it to slow it down normally in Sword and Shield. And it was caught in a Beast Ball. This is Terra Dark, because I haven't messed with its Terra type. So the idea was, again, it was a Trick Room Pokemon, so we did Max Defense and Max Special Attack. The reason I did Defense was I was just worried more about physical hits. So, again, in Trick Room, we have Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse again. This time we went with Hydro Pump instead of Surf for a little extra damage. And we had Tri Attack for the random chance to freeze something, paralyze something, burn something. This Pokemon has worked very well as well. Master Rank Ribbon. The only thing is, like I said, it's designed for Trick Room, so it's really better suited for a Trick Room team. The Rocky Helmet does make this work, especially since we have physical bulk. But it really excels better as a Trick Room member, this particular Hydreigon. Alright, this was my newest Hydreigon. This one was caught and trained in Scarlet and Violet. It's got a citrus berry on it. This one was nice and simple. Dragon Dance. It's a physical Hydreigon. Speed and attack. Adamant nature. Dragon Dance once, twice if you can manage to pull it off. We have Levitate, so we went with the Electric Terra type so that we would have no weaknesses. Dragon Dance, and then we'd go Outrage, Crunch, and we have Earthquake. This Pokemon was very good for me. It was one of my main battlers in Season 2 or 3, like one of the main reasons that we got to Master Ball tier in that season. And, again, Master Ball rank ribbon. So Hydreigon getting the job done. All three of them are very good in their own way. We've got a speedy special attacker, a slow, bulkier special attacker, and a speedy attacker. Now we go to Iron Jugulis, basically future Hydreigon. We've got the booster energy on there for increasing its special attack. Most people try to increase speed on their Paradox Pokemon, but I prefer to go for the special attack. I do the same thing with my Sandy Shocks. We are dark and flying. We do not have a dark move. That's mostly just because with a lot of things that I've fought with Iron Jugulis, I haven't needed the dark move. We do have Hurricane for our stab. Air Slash would be more reliable, but I'm going again for raw damage with that booster energy. So we go Hurricane. We've got Heat Wave again, making a return from the original Hydreigon. We've got Earth Power for some of the Pokemon that would give us some issues, like the rock types, for example. And we've got Dragon Pulse, just for all the dragons running around out there. We go Terra Steel to help out against fairies. If it's a fighting Pokemon, we don't Terra because it's a neutral hit when we're dark flying. But we go Steel against Rock. We go Steel against the... Steel's just a good defensive typing in general, really. Against Bug, Steel works. Against Ice, it works. So, like, it's really just a good defensive typing here. And as you can see, we've got a Master Rank Ribbon again. This one is in Modest Nature, because we are going all-out attack here. And that's it. That's Iron Jugulis, Iron Jugulis and Hydreigon. Hydreigon, again, another long-time favorite. I've had this Hydreigon, this particular one, since X and Y. Hydreigon's been a favorite of mine since Black and White. And it's never really let me down. It does struggle against fairy types, but at the same time, every Pokemon has its weakness. So if you don't want to fight fairy types, have something else take out the fairy types. So yeah, that's my Hydreigon. As you can see, a few different ways to run it. You don't have to run it one particular way. Like, I know a lot of people run Terra Fire Hydreigon or Terra Steel Hydreigon and run it just... They have like 5 or 6 moves between the two ideas. But again, the joy of Pokemon, in my opinion, is seeing what you can do. These different Hydreigon and this Iron Jugulis all do their own different thing. I mean, one's all about speed. One is the opposite, where it's really slow and bulky. One is a physical attacker. One's a special attacker. This one's all-out special attack. Like, it's all about doing different things and having fun trying different ideas. Pokemon is better as a community when we're all trying different ideas instead of, oh, this is the meta, this is the one thing you do. We should all just copy-paste each other and use the same 6 Pokemon with the same movesets. Pokemon's more fun when we all have originality and our own ideas and we are free to experiment and try different things. And like I say above, any Pokemon can be good. Some just take more effort than others. So again, this was the Hydreigon episode. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm looking forward to doing more. I think I am going to lump in the Paradox Pokemon with their counterparts in the future. With exception to if I have some where I don't use their counterparts. Like, for example, I don't think... I'm going to check here, but I don't think that I ever use Among Us, I should say, competitively. Yeah, so if I do Brute Bonnet, it'll be probably just in its own episode. Maybe I'll do a grouping, like maybe I'll have all the Paradox Pokemon that I don't use them, like their regular counterparts, have them in like one episode together or something. We'll see. But Iron Thorns would be in the Tyranitar episode, for example. So, that's Iron Jugulis, that's Hydreigon, and that is the Hydreigon episode. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next time with another episode of the Pokemon Strategies. Alright, Bye-bye.